We live, baby. Opinionhated Podcast. Back in the goddamn building, man. Grunge Gallardo, man. Tonight I'm sitting in here with a special guest, man, you know. Guy that's been out here on the scene. Running underneath a brand that you done all heard for over a decade. Man, it's got to be close. Man, goodness gracious. I remember Plug was talking about. We got G Man in the building, man. G Man Entertainment, man. We gonna get into it, baby. We gonna get into
What's up, man? What's up?
What's going on with your good brother, man?
Hey,
How you doing, man?
Same old cooler, man.
Oh man, you've been doing this thing for a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you have created G Man Entertainment because it was always G Man Entertainment, correct?
And 04 was G Man Management.
G Man Management.
First.
Okay,
Yeah.
So that was probably around the time I started hearing about you, because it was always in the beach, correct?
Yeah.
Right. So you know what I'm saying? This is like 9 was around. You had 9 at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You had it like a lot of people came through that umbrella, man. You know what I'm saying? So what made you get into the music thing?
Well, with music, I always been around music. Like my uncles and DJing, and when I was in high school, I used to do a lot of mixtapes. Believe it or not, like I used to do. Not a DJ. I just used to do put a lot of hot records and stuff together and put them on the tape. Put the tape over the cassette tape and dub over them and all that. And I used to sell them in high school. And so music always been a part of me. But when I was 19, 20, I started out promoing.
Okay.
With Plug. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I got my first start.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
So
that's where it started from.
You
the promo.
originally from here?
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. No.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I think he one of the first ones that's originally from the hometown. Him and J. Clyde.
what did we say? What?
That's originally like born here.
Yeah.
What you mean? We done had
Besides DMV, of course.
who else we ain't got? I got to think about that one.
Yeah.
Bass ain't from here. Shaggy from here.
Boogie.
Yeah, Boogie's a transplant. You might be right. I got to think about that. Gosh almighty.
Man.
Yeah, definitely. So, okay, so you started out when you said you were doing, what'd you say you were doing, Plug?
Promotions.
Yeah.
He the one that put me in the game. Like
Oh,
that
okay.
started
Shout out
teaching
to
me
Plug,
the game.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So when did you come up with the name G Man? Is that your name? Well, I know
That's the nickname. Yeah,
That's the nickname. Okay. So when did you start putting it together as a company?
2004.
Okay, with the management.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when 9 and man, you done had so many artists, man.
Yeah.
Y'all put out I feel like y'all put out a couple compilations back then, like
Yeah, that was back in the Zycon days with Plug.
Zycon. Yeah. Gosh almighty, he bringing
yeah.
names back, taking it all the way through.
Yeah.
So when did you move it up to a full-fledged entertainment company?
Probably when we started doing shows, like independent showcases. That's when I basically added the entertainment side to it because the entertainment side, I was more about showcases, shows, kind of stepping outside of just the music part.
Right.
So that's where the entertainment came from. Then later on, once we ended up getting a distribution situation, that's when the music group part came, which was the label. So we basically went from promotions early on,
Right.
management, started doing shows, dibbling down. That's where the entertainment came from. Then the music group came from when we started doing the label stuff.
Okay, so back with the management, how did you structure that? Well, let me rephrase the question. Did you enjoy the management process of it?
Yeah, for a long time I did, but then, I felt like I outgrew, I got tired of dealing with it. You know what I mean? Like I wanted more, so that management shit is tough.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Definitely.
That shit is tough. You know what I'm saying?
It's tougher than the actual label. Cause let's be clear, y'all are a full-fledged label. Like,
correct.
If you jump on Tidal right now, it's G Man Entertainment is down there. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
when you pull up, you know what I'm saying? Like this ain't a TuneCore. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's a little different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a little different. I just need people to understand.
Right.
This is a little bit different. You know what I mean?
Correct.
So, as far as with the management, because see, one thing I noticed about you as opposed to this is the first time I've actually met you. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like you ain't really running around up. You not You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a lot of guys that's got, I'm such and such manager, I'm manager.
Right,
you be like, yo, what are you talking about? Like, you know what I mean? But you really do a lot of work behind the scene. Like, you really working for the artist. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, well, how we work for them?
Yeah.
I mean, we just try to see it's so different. You're like from the beginning till now.
Right.
Like early on, I used to be way more hands-on with coming to all the studio sessions. Like, we used to record with Marty's. Everybody know Marty.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
I used to go to all the sessions and be
Marty
really
might have got
involved.
rich out this beach too, man. You know what I mean? Marty might
Marty
have got
made a
rich
lot
out
of money.
this joint. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I be even going back then, like I used to be more hands-on. Then as the years went on, times change, you know what I'm saying? So we do more and more the resources and guidance and just trying to help create additional opportunity for the artists. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of where we are now. Like now we in the phase where we partnering with more folks. Like last year, I think one of my goals last year was really to start doing more partnering with the artists, because the way the artists think and the way that they move nowadays is totally different from how niggas used to move way back when. Now definitely. The artists want to, have more say-so on what's going on, to where it's back when I was doing the managing thing, it was kind of one way,
Right.
This what we putting out, yada, 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 you know what I'm saying? And I just kind of had to adapt with the times, you know what I'm saying?
You got a nice roster, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially like right now, like, there was, as an artist, like, us artists, we're very critical of other artists. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sure.
that's just the nature of the game. So there was a time when it wasn't always like, yo, he got like a real show enough flop. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's a lot of people that are showing up official with that G Man stamp right now. You know what I mean?
Appreciate it.
And that say a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because artists, you already know, artists funny, man.
Yeah,
like,
hell
some
yeah.
funny characters, man. Like some of the funniest niggas on earth, man. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of ego. And when I be looking at your camp, I be like, yo, they all moving. Like nobody's really just a rapper or just an artist. Like no, they all literally moving with it. Like a lot of people make music, but they all putting forth that. You know what I mean? So. Are you influential in that? Like, do you chop it up with them? You give them a lot of, you know what I mean?
Oh hell yeah! I mean that's one thing about with whoever deal with us. We always try to educate. We try to teach. We try to give guidance. Some take it, some don't.
Right.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the ones that you see moving, I'm not taking all the credit for.
Right.
But we definitely contribute to everything that come out of the brand, some way, shape, or whether it's marketing ideas, whether it's both of us working together, whether it's even on the music end. Some of the guys, I got some guys that's creative, so they come with how they want to move, and then we just try to help with resources and stuff. It just depends on the artist. Like for us, it's different every artist. It ain't one set way.
So, like when you ride around, you listening to your artists, or you like, you know what I mean? Like what you like, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, man.
Cause you got some guy, man, all I listen to is the camp, you know what I mean? And it's like, okay.
Nah, that ain't me.
Okay.
Like, nah. I probably listen to the shit like when it's, cause you understand, because before y'all hear it,
I've heard it a million times.
Yeah, some of these records is a year old, 6 months that y'all just now hearing. So I've already heard it. So I played it to death already. So by the time it come out, I don't really, dive into it too much. But because I've already heard it.
Okay,
what I'm saying? So
y'all got a lot of hardware, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of y'all to put in a lot of work out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like for those that don't really know, like if you go to a show right now and it's a legend, like one of your favorite artists, there's no absolutes in life, but 9 times out of 10, that's G Man. Would you agree with that? Like, I mean, I ain't making nothing up, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's, you know what I'm saying? Wu-Tang, the Wu-Tang tour not too long, a few years back.
Yeah, we did that. Yeah, the reunion. Yeah.
Buster.
Yeah, we did J. Cole first time.
J. Cole, he was with somebody.
K. Michelle.
Mobb Deep.
Mobb Deep and Smith & Wesson, that was us.
Yeah, you know, Smith & Wesson, they came late and ended up having to rock to an empty crowd. It was their fault. The crowd was there. You can't come on after the mob, dog. It's just not. And I'm a boot camp fanatic, but I was like, oh, my man. I watched my man in them. I was like, oh, my God. These niggas is leaving.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but it was still a crazy show, though.
Yeah.
Did y'all do the Raekwon joint?
No.
Okay, so
we never did Raekwon.
Okay. That's why I said there's no absolutes. I know it was like I knew there was maybe one or two that y'all in, but y'all done did most of all the joints. Y'all got joints coming up?
Yeah, we got a couple. I can't announce them.
Okay, for sure.
We
I tried to steal one.
Yeah,
I tried to steal one.
No, we working on some things.
You know what I mean? So, Intellect.
Yeah.
Intellect part of the roster.
Yes, sir.
Intellect been part of the roster for a few years. You know what I'm saying? Because he was
been around.
He was part of when it was just management, correct?
Intellect did come around.
Or y'all might have had.
Well, we did. Yeah, no, we did have a management situation. Yep,
okay, so you were already an entertainment company at the time, but y'all had a management. Okay,
but we had a management situation with
right, and that has progressed into something special because I mean you pretty much got the whole squad, like whole squad, like you know what I mean?
yeah.
That My City record. That's a big record, man. You know what I mean? Like it just feels like I'm a beach boy. You know what I mean? Like Green Rain, and it feels like the beach. You know what I'm saying? Like it just fit like the overall beach. Like you know what I'm saying? It got a great vibe to it. Man, y'all doing so motherfucking much, man. you got one of the premier producers in the town. On the squad, what does that feel like? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
feel good.
You wake up feeling like, man, guns loaded, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. You gotta have them.
Yeah, like,
you gotta have the producers.
T goddamn rific, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got one of the most. He's a very bit like he's a mouth of the brand. Like he's always speaking CEOP. You know what I'm saying? He heavy. You know what I'm saying? Part of the team, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Train to go. Like, y'all, man, listen, y'all done something, man, that I was telling him earlier, I was like, yo, G might be like the top dog. Like, he might be top dog at the time with her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because y'all are really huh?
Not too many people done it.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is really like, I've watched it come so far. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Like I said, I remember when it was Plug, when you and Plug was running around.
Yeah.
And all of the early on artists, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to see it where it is today, I was like, yo, this is like, it can only go one way. You know what I'm saying?
You took it back to old.
This was early, man. This was Millennium, man. This was
03,
Millennium cuts,
that's where it started, right
Draw
there.
the
Millennium.
Gate in them, you know what I'm saying?
That's
like
where it
this
started, right
so,
there.
You know what I mean? I was like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? See Kenny G Man up on that.
That's my partner right
there. There you go. Good brother. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. Y'all started together.
I brought him in.
Okay.
And I brought him in. He was always around too, Zycon, but he was doing light. He was around. He was around. Yeah. He was around. And then when we started the management in 04,
right.
I said, come on, let's run this management thing. And then we've been running ever since.
Oh, man, this is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm looking at the hardware, man. You know what I'm saying? When y'all be, like, when the artists come for the shows, like, y'all cover everything involving them when they come to town? Or they, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, we got to cover the whole, you talking like what they need,
accommodations? Well, not even that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, accommodations in the sense of seeing them through the town. And,
hell yeah. That's
Gosh almighty, like, what's that like, man? You know what I'm saying?
That's a headache.
It's gotta be. A lot
of people don't know, like when it come to putting them shows together, sometimes it take about 2-3 months
to get the show together. It ain't just drop the bag and book the venue.
That ain't always the case. Some move quicker than others, but that shit take a while because you talking about first you planning on who you gonna bring.
Right.
Then you got a lot of promoters out here too that do shows.
Okay.
So you got to match the venue date with day date. Once you get the dates matched, then you got to wait on contracts to come. Then, sometimes you got, jokers that's trying to underhand you and this, that, and the third. And niggas don't answer the phone because you kind of operating on their time. You know what I'm saying? So by the time you figure all that out, by the time you actually get the contract, sometimes it can be about a week, 2 weeks. Even after the contract, give them deposit, boom, they got it.
Right.
You locked in. Now you got to go into promo mode. Get all that stuff right there together. But like I said again, if it's September now, if we don't do a show till December, we probably won't start promoting until middle of October.
Right.
Something like that, depending on how big the show is. So it's a process. Then the night of the show.
Right.
Picking the artists up, doing all that, catering. So it's a lot. It's a lot to go into. Late night phone calls, conference calls. It's a lot.
Are these guys divas? Do they be diving out?
Mm-hmm.
Like
some
it get extra.
Some of them cool, but some of them
Right. Yeah, I could just imagine, man. Like you know what I'm saying. Especially the ones that's been around a while. You know what I'm saying. I could see them having some. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, you ain't been on the tour in 10 years. You know what I mean. But goddamn, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Some is real cool. Some of them is crazy. Some of them is headache.
So with the man, it's a dope spot too. I mean, here they got the speakers in the wall. Like you know, you designed this?
No, between him and Riffit.
Oh yeah, Riffit, you wanted some speakers in the wall, man. You wanted this shit in the wall, man. I can dig it. You know what I mean? I want my shits in the wall too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how long y'all say y'all been over here?
About 5 years.
Where were y'all prior to
3
this?
years. So he said 3 years. I'm saying 5. He said 3. So he probably right to me too.
Gosh almighty.
Definitely 3.
It seemed longer than goddamn 3 to me.
How long you been around?
The area?
No. How long you been with G Man?
Maybe about 9 years or so.
Gosh almighty.
For a while.
How you go about finding your talent, man?
Shit.
Cause you know it's about
about.
Listen, it's about to be some niggas from Sydney, Australia, hitting me. Like, yo,
it just depends.
You know
I think it's a mixture. Some of them, I went out and tried to go get. Some of them,
no, I'm gonna back you up. She's powerful. She's kicking.
Yeah, some of them, I went out and gotten. Some of them is referrals. Some of them,
right.
I may just be at a showcase or something, and send one of my guys go holler at them.
You still going to showcase?
Man, I'll pop up here and there. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what's going on.
Depending on who on the bill, you know what I'm saying? Go check it out.
I'm showing love to the promoter or whatever.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It just
Gosh,
depends.
this man putting in real work. Like, you know what I mean? Can't tell you the last time I've been to a goddamn showcase, man. You know what I mean? Don't tag me in one of them janks, like, please. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I'm just joking. Y'all can keep tagging me, man. I'm just fucking around on this mic.
How you find Logic?
Believe it or not, Capri brought him to me.
Capri,
yeah, she with a
Lawrence?
short talent scout.
Oh man,
That nigga ain't done.
he ain't got no dump. So look, what was we just talking about?
Logic.
Oh yeah, you was telling them how you came to you.
Yeah, Capri brought him to me.
Right. Capri, she doing her thing too, man. I see her name popping up. You know, I'm an old guy, man. Like when it come to so I be a lot of that, and that's the thing you got. You keep your ear to like the fresh stuff that's moving, cause like. By the time I see somebody moving into town, they done already started shaking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? The new promoters, I be like, where they come from? Cause I'm still from a time when it was like literally like it won't really like that. You know what I'm saying?
But see, I'm like you too though. Like it's the niggas around me. Like they keep me understanding what's going on. Like like right here.
Right.
He'll bring me up to date on even some of the national acts. Gee, you need to take a look at such and such. Like it's the people around me too. So
right.
I ain't gonna take all the credit, but it's definitely the unit around. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to give me a unit, man. I'm gonna have to give me a team. Cause I be out the loop, man.
No,
they just had a hip hop festival.
About 2 weeks ago.
I saw it the day of on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is this? Like, I'm like, yo, this is something ain't right in my life.
Too,
like,
yeah.
I heard it was crazy though.
Nice,
Everyday Dope Life. I think Nia Nels or something did it. You know what I mean? I heard it was a dope event.
Was on that joint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The town coming together real smooth, man. Like it's a lot going on, a lot of dope artists. You know what I mean? I just drew a blank, but I'm gonna swing that joint back around because you ain't tell me what you be riding around to. I'm trying to get into the ears, and you know what I'm saying. I'm a critic, man. You know I
like it's a lot of old school, man.
Old school,
I like a lot of
old school hip hop or old school
shit. All of it. 70s, 60s.
Man, you ain't in the blues.
Death Row, all
Gosh
of
almighty,
man,
Death Row Records, man.
That's me all day.
Oh man, yeah.
Nah, man, I like that. I like a lot of that stuff. West, I like a lot of it, man.
Was you ever an artist? Oh, so you won't never want to okay, you want it because you know a lot of start with the artists and then you know what I'm saying. Now they run it, you know what I'm saying. I was just checking, you know what I mean. I didn't know you might have had a couple bars or something. You know what I mean?
Nope.
No bars.
Ain't got none.
You don't say no notes or nothing.
Nah.
You ain't got none of that. I think you wailing, man.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
man.
You look like you got a bar or two
I
in
ain't
you,
got
man. You know what I mean? No, but look. So look, who's the full roster? Cause I'm about to run that. Like I was listening to I don't see him on the joint, man. What's my man name, man? Just put a tape out with y'all.
Soprano?
I heard his tape. His tape was tough too, but not Soprano.
Sensei?
We're gonna talk about Sensei.
Okay.
But nah.
Full Projects, In Sight,
Was it?
White Boy In Sight.
Nah, hold on, cause now that I think about it, it's what's my man name? I'm drawing a blank.
It's a full project? Or was it single?
I think it's a full project. He would he part of ATI.
Okay, you talking about Stretch Dollars?
Stretch Dollars. Shout out to Stretch Dollars.
Yeah. ATI.
Another Green Run alum. I'm tripping, man. My bad, man. My bad, dog. Like
yeah.
that was a tough tape though. It was a tough tape.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I banged that joint back to back one night. Like, yo, just in the whip, riding. Like, let me let that joint run twice. Like, so it's Intellect, ATI.
Nah.
ATI is not a part of.
ATI is underneath the G Man umbrella.
Okay.
But me that deal is structured with me and Intellect are business partners. But
Oh,
the
okay.
ATI
That's
brand is Intellect's brand.
oh.
So all them artists is Intellect artists.
Oh, so that's actually Intellect bossing up.
Correct. I'm just the
Gosh
businessman.
almighty.
I'm just the
Yeah,
business management
for sure.
for ATI. And then they had distribution through G Man. That's how we got that set up.
Say that one more time. They got what? Say one more.
They got the distribution. ATI the brand got distribution through G Man. That's how that
That's
works.
mean, man.
That was a real boss.
Listen.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people that want to know how they can, because, like I said, this ain't a TuneCore situation, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
You ain't got to drop $50 every year to make sure they read your joint up. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I mean, I'm sure is there a process? Like you are a certified official company with paperwork. You know what I mean?
Sure, most definitely.
Like, this ain't, you know what I'm saying? I got a shoebox in the back room that everybody that signed their name and dipped a couple fingertips of blood in, and you know what I mean?
Paperwork.
Gosh almighty. Like, what made you put that? Because this is a real process, and people don't understand. I don't think we got a lot of people running around saying they got labels, saying they got entertainment companies, you know what I'm saying? And all they got is they went and registered with the city and got them a little, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's bigger than that, though. It's deeper than that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't got to go find them people. Them people come to find you every year when it's tax time. You know what I mean? Like, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Talk about just the overall structuring of the company a little bit. Like, the process just for the young guys that might be, because you got a couple guys that they're going to fake the funk to the funk.
So what you mean, like how we set up, or how the G Man brand look, or?
Well, not the specifics, but just the process. You know what I'm saying? Of like if somebody was like, yo, I really want to get me a company started. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they gonna have to pay me for that info.
Oh, that's consulting.
Yeah,
Gosh almighty. Tell them again.
Pay me for that, bro.
Y'all got to cut that check. I tried to get you something, man. You know what I mean? Like, I tried to get y'all niggas to get your logos.
Nah, the info out there, baby.
Nah, so but you put the legwork in to actually get that information.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's public knowledge. It ain't.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, with me, I want no manual to this shit. Like, did nobody teach me? I had to go get it.
Right.
Research, had to pay for shit.
Right.
But then the people that back G Man, that's lawyers and shit like that.
Right.
I get a lot of gain from them too.
No doubt.
Like I said again, it's about that team.
It's
and
about
like
the networking, and you got to put them pieces in place.
They got it. I mean, like, if you want it, you got to go get the research.
Because you knew you wanted to do yours that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I had a plan.
Right.
Like I said, way back with
Zycon
and stuff like that, I knew what I wanted, and like I said, in every year for the past 14, 15, every year I come up with a goals. You know what I mean? On what I want to accomplish each year.
Man, you're not gonna keep glossing over 15 years, man.
It's been longer than 15. 01.
Man, that's what when you said 04, I'm like, nah, man.
04.
I know it had to be
04 is when we was like officially business licensed out.
Okay.
Started in 04.
Right.
That's what 13 years there. But then with Zycom, since I've been doing it independently.
So 13 years ago, you was just registered with the city like everybody else. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Gosh almighty. Listen, man, this is elevation, man. He's teaching y'all how to move up and move forward. He will teach y'all how to move up and move forward. All you gotta do is reach out and sit down and get.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gotta cost you though. I mean, it costs time. You know what I mean? It's blood,
like I
sweat,
said,
tears.
but like I said again, but then like folks like Intellect, see people that I got like in my circle, I educate them for free. Right. Like I'm big on that. Like Tia tell you, some of the guys will tell you, Lekka tell you, like I'm about them setting up their own shit, educating their people, like a pyramid type effect.
Right.
You know what I mean? But some people, you know, they take it or they don't. Like that's what Intellect trying to do. He watch how I move. A lot of them watch how I move and stuff like that. They may not agree with certain things that we do. That's cool. You take what you like.
Right.
You know what I mean? And add your own twist to it. Shit, that's what I did.
Right.
You know
now, speaking of, like we mentioned Sensei, man, you know, it was a lot of commotion in the town about a month ago? 2 months ago?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was 3 million.
3 million.
Gosh almighty.
Yeah.
3 million?
Yeah.
Plaqued up.
Yeah.
3 million streams? Gosh almighty, man. What was that like? Like, you know what I'm saying? Had y'all been tracking it the whole time so y'all knew it was coming, or was it you know what I'm saying?
We didn't know it was gonna get there. We didn't know it was gonna get that high.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But see, again, it's the power of that distribution, and it's about content at the end of the day. And like I said, like when people hit that 3 million, they like, man, that shit fake, or how they do that, boom, boom, boom. But again, you know, like I said, with us, we put an Instagram clip up.
Yeah.
Money being made, streams being played.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not just Hampton Roads.
Right.
Our shit is worldwide. And that, like 80% of that 3 million came from overseas.
Gosh almighty. Talk to him again.
80% of it came from overseas. You know what I'm saying? So
I seen like I said, I seen some back and forth, and I seen some official numbers start popping up on the screen just in case people won't clear.
Yeah, because we knew that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we knew that. Like, we knew as soon as we, you know, and the plaque won't RIAA plaque. It wasn't one of them plaques. It was a plaque you go online, order, put your artwork up there. It was just something basically just. It
was something you did. It was
something for him.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's what that was. You know what I'm saying? But the stuff that you probably seeing online. We knew that. I mean, we knew as soon as we said 3 million, niggas would come out to get. We knew that.
Right.
So,
but I mean,
the numbers don't lie. So that's why I said we put the screen. Boom, here you go.
And it's one of them like, yeah, you might have. Listen, I'm gonna get my man the plaque. My man, the numbers say the numbers say he posed a high one. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So that was a mean joint. I watched that whole post get quiet. Like I was like, damn, niggas was bucking 5 minutes ago. That joint went up. Niggas was apologetic and you know what I mean? It was coming from all different angles. I was like, gosh almighty. I said, that's how you do that there right there. You know what I mean? Put the numbers up, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I said, man, the numbers don't lie, man. We couldn't fuzz some shit that we wanted to, because it's through a Sony situation. So
right.
The numbers, you know what I mean?
Y'all got distribution through Sony?
Yeah, it's a company that Sony owns. Yeah.
Say that again, man. You know what I mean?
It's all
I'm about to coin a new phrase for the podcast. Say that again, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all ran through Sony, man.
Gosh almighty, man. Listen. This is motherfucking G Man motherfucking entertainment. Y'all got chains? Y'all got G Man chains?
I need some,
They ain't come with the label yet?
I need some, man.
Man, listen. Niggas need chains, man. We need to put this motherfucking work out this jank right. You know what I mean?
You right.
Gosh almighty. Hey, look, man, I'm vying for y'all, man. I'm out here trying to get y'all niggas some G Man pieces, man. You know what I mean? Like, listen. But then you got niggas at the door. Everybody want to sign. You know what I mean? Do you get a lot of that? Like, you get a lot of like.
Most definitely.
How do you? Because see, I ain't got no Sony distribution. You know, I just got a podcast. Now,
hey, look.
these niggas be at me every day trying to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I could imagine what, especially with the plaque. I know when them 3 mil came out, everybody and their mother wanted to be affiliated, because the hardest part for artists is getting heard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Creating the music is easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
People can't even get heard in the city.
Mm-hmm.
So to be able to have Morocco, Turkey, all these other places getting streams, like that's an accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing with me. Like as an artist, I've always just been about, look, man, I just want people to hear the music, man. If they fuck with it, fuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
It ain't always about the bottom line. It is, but it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Because you know niggas got families
And see, and I feel you on that because a lot of the artists, believe it or not, they don't even be asking about their numbers for real. Sin ain't know about none of them numbers.
Yeah.
We was like, yo, nigga, you know you doing XXX. And he was like, mind boggling, like, for real?
Yeah.
Let me see that. I think he probably thought the shit was fake for real. You know what I mean? But you know, like you said, from artist to artist, it's like they just worried about getting the music out
the craft,
there.
man. You know what I mean? Like, and it's to be able to, they in a dope position because that's all they got to worry about.
Yeah,
just do the music.
For sure, just do the music.
Just do the music. We got the rest. You know what I'm saying? And to be able to know that you can trust the individuals that's getting behind you. You know T-Riffic gonna come with that missile. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know that it's gonna get pushed to all the right avenues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And same thing with Sin. Like, I ain't even gonna really take too much credit. Like, Sin worked his ass off with promoting that project. I'm talking about he went from city to city, was mailing out hard copies. Like, I don't think I really seen the way.
I mean,
he
you
was
put your
mailing
boys
out.
on the road, man. You know what I mean? Like,
Man, but some of that stuff he was getting on his own though.
Gosh Almighty.
Now I put him on the bigger shows,
Yeah,
like he was
yeah.
doing the big shit from state to state.
Right.
Put him in front, but a lot of the independent man shit, that's all him.
Gosh Almighty!
Yeah,
Shout out to
that's all
Sensei,
him.
man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
for sure,
Always
that's all
working,
him.
man. You know what I mean? But they, it's part of the pedigree over here. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean?
He hungry.
The shit come from the top. You know what I mean? That's just you know what I'm saying? The cream rise to the top, but it all come from the top. You know what I mean? It got to come from the top to go in your cup. You know what I mean?
I'm with you.
I just made that up. I don't even know if that. I don't even know if that was gonna stick. But fuck it. You know what I mean?
We got it.
I shot my shot. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So man, like y'all got projects coming out this year? Y'all got some more projects?
Man, we done dropped the flu. Yeah, we've been dropping all year. What we got coming up? Right now, they gonna kill me for this, but right now I'm trying to wrap up the G Man compilation. What I'm trying to do. So I've been working on that for what? Damn near 2 years.
Yeah.
yeah. I've been working on that for a minute.
What you just trying to get it right, or
I'm trying to get it right because, like I said again, with the artists, sometimes artists they come and they go. So my thing is, like I said again, with the product, because with this compilation, I got some big plans for it, but I want the artist that's featured on it. Like I want to make sure the artist is solid. I think that's why I keep going back and forth because like we had about 3-4 records from some other artists that was on it. They no longer here.
Okay,
so
you
we had
gotta
to take
pull
that
them off.
production back.
Right,
you know what I mean? So it's little stuff like that. But if I hurry up and get it done, then you know I would like to drop it before the end of the year. You know what I mean? But I got that.
How many artists you got right now that are specifically on the label?
On the label,
Right.
Artist-wise, 2.
Is just 2 artists?
On the label,
Okay.
yeah. And that's Logi and that's Gabriel Alexander, the R&B singer.
So everybody else has got it like.
Either in some sort of management, some sort of
Okay.
distribution situation, some kind of partnership.
Okay.
Some publishing situation.
Gosh Almighty, boy, you doing it all. You got to be doing licensing and everything, man.
Yeah.
Gosh Almighty. Listen, let's talk about some of this old Tidewater, man. You know what I mean? Like some of this old, cause this is the type of shit to get me excited. You know what I'm saying? We start throwing names like Wildlife round. You know what I mean?
Right.
Black Russian. That shit start taking me back to my. Please listen to my demo days. You know what I'm saying? Like, were those some of your influences? Like, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. Like I said, a lot of them. One of my favorites from back in the day was Bruce Babby.
Babby.
Yeah, Bruce Babby.
Shout out to Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce Babby. Yeah.
Shout out to Bruce.
Yeah. Him.
Hardaway.
Like I said, Wildlife. Yeah. Like I said, Wildlife. Survival Unit. Greer. 20 Kane.
Shout out to Greer.
20 Kane.
I don't know. 20 Kane might have slipped.
20 Kane was making some noise. Hannibal.
Yeah.
Natural Blends. Natural Blends, but see, they was before our time.
I know that name though.
Yeah.
Troy Bowen put me on to that.
Yeah. There's a lot of them, man. Some of Junipers.
Juniper, shout out to Juniper's.
Yeah,
Chill,
man.
Knowledge, Fats,
Yeah,
Novocaine.
yeah,
Novocaine
all
is
of
definitely
them.
one of the
Yeah,
illest female
yeah,
rappers.
yeah.
She one of the illest rappers. Period. I'm
Oh my
sorry.
God, yeah,
Forgive me.
Novocaine,
Don't
for sure.
don't
Most definitely.
forgive me for that. Like she's one of the
Yeah.
illest rappers.
Yeah.
Period. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. When you talk about that early 2000s, man, that's to me like when you had those hip hop in the parks or the ones they used to do out Lindenwood. You know what I mean?
Yep.
On the cement stage. You know what I'm saying? Like the town was just different, man. You know what I'm saying?
I love a lot on.
Man, we already know. You know.
Yeah.
It goes without saying with them guys, man. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Man, that's crazy. Like, so boom. Okay, so like we just started, we talked about all of those influences. So you was around during the Third Eye era too, then, huh?
Yeah.
Did you ever record out there over that way?
Nah.
So
no. We was around some of the same people. Like Plug was plugged in.
Okay.
To a lot of them folks.
Because you said y'all started out doing all your recording with Marty.
Yeah.
So y'all used to record once a month because Marty, like we said, like his schedule used to be.
Yeah, for sure used to be crazy. Right out his garage.
So y'all was when he was uptown, still in Norfolk.
We was there, at his
before
house
he even
in the
came
garage.
to the beach.
You walk in the room, your ears and shit start popping. This shit was so dope.
Gosh almighty.
Yeah.
Shout out to Marty, man. Marty still out the beach?
I ain't seen Martin in a long time. I don't know where he is. I don't know if he's
you know where he at.
Location.
You took over.
He retired.
Did he?
You sent him to the crib,
man.
man.
I ain't do that.
That's
man.
what you doing. You out here sending people home, man. People getting UPS jobs and shit, man. You know what I mean?
Nah, I ain't do that, man.
Yeah, he taking all the artists. The artists ain't coming to record no more because they record with G Man. You know what I mean? Like shit done changed, man. It's a new day, man. You know what I mean? It's a new motherfucking day. So boom. We talked about the My City joint. We talked about goddamn. It was something else I wanted to talk to you about, man. I can't. Man, that shit is on the tip of my motherfucking tongue. This is what happens. I don't even smoke no more though. I ain't smoked all summer. Like I took the summer off. You hear me? It's crazy because I thought I was gonna take the summer off and get my weight right, but I just took the summer off. You know what I mean? Like, the other half ain't happening. They say that's supposed to happen in the winter. They say I was supposed to do the summer in the winter, so I waited till, you know what I mean? But that shit is just crazy. So you say y'all trying to get the compilation done. You say they're gonna kill you because they don't. Is it that they don't want you talking about the compilation because they not ready or?
Nah, they ready. They been ready. I don't think they think I'm. I don't think.
Oh, so this one on you?
Oh, it's all on me.
Oh, okay.
The whole shit is on me.
Gosh,
yeah, the whole shit is on me.
Oh man!
Every time I bring it up, they just turn their neck like, man, he ain't gonna put it out. What y'all say? It's like detox. It's like like the detox, like it ain't gonna never come out.
Shit you ain't never gonna hear.
So, have y'all limited? Have you like y'all got a track listing for it already? I mean, you got a number like?
Nah, me and T, we just got in the lab about 2-3 weeks ago and started out. We've been on it real heavy.
I mean, because I know y'all got plenty of music done. Because I know that's all he do.
But nah, believe it or not, first, about how many records we had done? About 8, 9.
In the first place, yeah.
I got rid of all 8, 9. So now I'm starting from scratch again.
Oh, you hard with it? You a hard critic?
This one, the compilation, yeah. I'm like that anyway, depending on how involved I am with the project.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But with this one, the compilation, yeah, most definitely.
How y'all disseminate that music? Cause I mean,
like how do we know if it's coming out?
No. Like, cause you got this guy, man. You know what I mean? Like every beat, come on, let me get that. Let me get that. Let me get that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the nature.
Well, what we do is me and him, we get in the lab, and he'll play stuff, and I'll say who I think sound good on the record, and then T will give his opinion.
Right.
80-90% of the time, we both like, we both agree. Sometimes we like, that's interesting. So then we pitch it to the artist. We shoot it to him. What you think about this?
Right.
What you think our percent is? How many really fuck with what we give them? 90, 95 maybe?
Yeah,
most of them.
Terrific beats, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. But most of them.
Everybody different, man.
Yeah.
No,
but most of them.
Different.
Yeah, so most of them bite on what we pick out for them. You know what I'm saying? Then we try to get them.
Which is a testament to the ear.
To the ear, correct, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Us knowing what we feel they good on.
Is he the only producer?
No, I got him. I got S-Class. S-Class is putting in a lot of work. Okay, you know what I mean? S-Class come for about 2 years now, about a year, 2 years.
Okay.
He been with me. So we trying to get him right.
Trying to get his name out there. Heavy,
he's had a good year though. Yeah, we put out a decent amount of records on him this year.
For sure.
Nice singles. Class doing good, and then we got other affiliate producers that we work with.
Right.
You know what I mean? But those are like the main 2 signed on some kind of paperwork with me.
Okay, because I know they all looking for a contract. You know what I mean? they all looking for a goddamn contract. I promise you. You know what I mean?
So it's funny to hear how he said they do the beat selection, because remember we were talking to DMP. And he said everybody scavenging.
Yeah, like it's a scavenger hunt. You know what I'm saying? Which is dope the way y'all do it, because it saves all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it do you y'all pull a lot of records? Like a lot of records that don't come out the way you might feel like.
Oh hell yeah!
You be like, nah, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like
a lot.
Just try this over something else.
When I'm in the studio with him, he'll tell you when I'm not in the studio the way I used to be. Right, now, because before when I come to the studio, I fuck up shit. Don't nobody want to record. She don't never like shit. So
you hard, man. I like that though. You gotta be, man, because you know sometimes artists get lazy, man. You know what I mean? Like
they don't like that shit. So now if I hear a record, they'll play the records, and I'll be like, yay and nay. Now, but once again, depending on the artist and the situation, I don't really have no say so on what they choose to put out. Right. It just depends, but I do have a say so on what I'm going back. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the line is drawn at. Because I'm not co-signing no shit that I don't agree with. Right.
So you can do your own thing with it, but you know what I'm saying?
That's where we changed over the years, because before, I know it was a perception out there like, well, G Man don't let his artists do this, or blah, 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 blah. And I think at one point it kind of was like that in the earlier days. I was like, nah, this was going to come out.
Right.
And this ain't going to come out.
Gosh almighty, you was sugar that jank.
Not physical, you know.
But I mean,
yeah, but that's just what it was, you know.
It has to be though, because it's the brand. And you're trying to build something.
But I also wanted the artist to buy in too. That's what the one thing I can say is that I feel like 99.9% of everything that we put out, the artist was cool with the product. We might have disagreed maybe on one or two records, or we compromised. Right. Because I'm like, okay, let me get this one. I'll let you get this one on the project. Because we done put some projects out now that I won't too crazy about. Right. You know, but I felt it was decent enough for it to come out, and we just let the people. Right. You know, see what they gonna say about it.
What do you think about the town? Like, is the town receptive to the movements that are like, you know what I'm saying? There's a difference in the town now and than it was 10 years ago.
Oh,
you know what
for sure,
I'm saying?
most definitely.
And the response time, you know what I'm saying? How they react to it, you know what I'm saying? It feels like we going in the right direction. Mm-hmm. But we gotta, from my perspective, I feel like we still got, and I'm not even talking about what the artist got to do. I'm just talking about from the aspect of receiving it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the younger guys, the younger generation, like if you in high school right now, you get it because you're growing up in it as it, like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Atlanta listen to Atlanta, so you listening to your homeboys. Mm-hmm. You sharing your homeboy music, and it moves like that. Yeah. But that's for like a very young demographic. Like what you say, the young guy you got now
with Logic. Yeah,
that's perfect Logic. For him. Yeah, like it's gonna be so easy for him with good content. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna move. Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Without, it's gonna move. You're not gonna have to put in as much work. You know what I'm saying? As far as the exposure.
Yeah, he does make our job easy.
Right.
He make it funny, make it easy. Not saying other ones don't, but it's a huge difference though between the younger guys and
And how old is he?
He 15.
Yeah, see that it's just to be 15. This is the greatest time to be alive. Like, you know what I mean, for everybody. Yeah. But if you do music and you like, if I like, because I was putting out albums in high school. If we could have had the access that these youngins got
now,
oh my God!
Like I said, because I was telling before we met, I was with Lek, and I was telling Lek how he a 15-year-old, he make his own stuff, record his own stuff, do his own little edits on his videos, mess with the Photoshop, like he do so much shit, and he's constantly like thinking and bringing ideas and running out ideas. It's like he don't sleep. Yeah, and shit, I got to keep up with him, and then. I'm learning a lot off him, off a 15-year-old. Man, like he listen, like I give him the game, like we'll go whatever. I'm kicking the game to him, mentoring him, but I'm learning a lot just closing my mouth and just watching him because this whole new young shit.
Nah, they got it.
That shit's something different, dog.
I was talking to my man and he was like, he do music, and he was like, a chick that he went to school with called him like, look, my son do music, whoop de whoop, you know what I mean? It's like, is he good? You know what I'm saying? You come check him out. I don't really know, you know what I'm saying? He got like five songs with XX and Nation, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, so he telling me this, I'm like, well, like XX. Triple X, what is it? XXX
Extension or something? Ain't his name Extension?
However you pronounce that nigga name, I'm like, if he got 5 songs with him already, he already gone. Like, like he just got to put that shit out. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was just sitting, I was thinking like, how the fuck did this little kid that go to Salem, goddamn, get in contact with this motherfucker down there in Florida? Y'all got 5 songs together, and I was just, and mind you, XX, he just starting to pop off, but he done already had a crazy following. Yeah. So I'm like, that's a testament to this new generation. You know what I mean? Because
they getting it, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, nigga, you had to jump through hoops to get a record with an artist.
They getting it, man.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was asking. As far as the town, like, how do you feel like the reception has it been? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you see the differences as far as the community, how they reacting to the music? As opposed
to our music or
just overall? Just like I think local acceptance in general.
I think we're going in a good place. I see a lot of a lot more teamwork probably amongst camps. You know, jokers working together and supporting one another. And again, I think that's a lot of the younger generation.
That's definitely,
you know what I'm saying? Because you know, when we came up, it was competitive.
It was competitive.
Even with me, I didn't rap, I didn't sing, but on the business end, shit, I'm competitive. I'm trying to goddamn smash on everything. You know.
And it worked. It worked during the time. The difference is back then you really had to have a corporation behind you.
You damn right. Yeah.
Whereas now these guys don't need nobody.
You don't need them.
So they could just. So it's easy to not compete as much because like, look, let's just rock. And I watched these little young guys. I spent last weekend, maybe the weekend before, and all I did was watch all these young guys' videos. You know what I'm saying? Now it scared me because all I seen was choppers and goddamn green beams and red beams, and I was like, God damn, these little niggas. They got 1,000 videos, but all these niggas is super gangster. And that was one of the things that I was like, yo, I love the direction we going, but I'm scared of what's gonna come with it.
But this where I think niggas is fucking up at out here is the business.
Yeah.
Because I think, you know, everybody gets so caught up in the music, the nightlife, all of that.
Yeah.
And they be having some dope records, shit buzzing in the hood, doing this, doing that, but the business don't be right.
Right.
And then, you know, I feel like some of these guys missing out on a lot more than what they can be getting. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have the business together. But you can't tell them nothing because, like you said, it's like you said earlier, it's ego.
It's ego.
They already
know.
Doing.
They ain't getting a dime off that shit.
They ain't trying to sign the paperwork.
They don't even know how to get their money from TuneCore. You know what I mean?
Bruh,
like, they don't even know how to get that $50 from TuneCore. Like,
they lack the business, man. Like, I was in a meeting in D.C. a couple weeks ago. And like they was telling me, I think a lot of people know this. It's like 90% business, 10% the music. They don't even give a fuck about the music. Like the niggas I deal with, dog, they don't give two shits. A lot of them don't really give two shits about the artist for real. It's more about what they can get out of them.
The numbers on the paper, you know what I mean? That's all that really matters to them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They listen to music in their car. You know what I'm saying? They don't live it though. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely something that I think a lot of the artists in the town have to get together, you know what I'm saying? The business aspect of it,
like I said, whether it's...
We're a hub for the music, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, for sure.
The business part, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And sometimes I feel like
but I don't fault them but for so much either because a lot of it is just a lack of not knowing.
And that's what I was about to say.
A lot of it is just a lack of just not knowing. They don't know how to go about or don't have certain access to certain folks. And, you know.
And I was literally, I don't know if you saw my mind working because sometimes you got to be careful what you say, you know what I mean? But I feel like a lot of that is based off of
keep it 100, man.
Keep it a buck, like, you know what I'm saying? The cultivation. Yeah. The ones that could have cultivated for whatever reason chose not to.
Most definitely.
No OGs.
There's no OGs in the town. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I say that all the time, y'all.
When you go to Philadelphia, man, this shit is different. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got artists in Philly drop a mixtape, make $15,000 off that joint in a week, and you ain't never heard of them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, like, Now, granted, it's a bigger town. You know what I'm saying? A lot more people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But when you think about the 7 cities, like you talking about one and some change, close to, you know, if you got 1 million people to sift through, it's some money in that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, if you do it the right way.
If you do it the right way, you know what I'm saying? But it's never.
Why not include Richmond? You know?
All of that, like, you know what I'm saying?
Regional,
like,
you know what I mean?
The regional area, like, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't cultivated here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody here, we saw the big names and we wanted to do what they did from the musical aspect. Right. You know what I'm saying? We never really looked at what they were actually doing on the other side. And they were never really giving it to us.
They ain't gonna give it to you.
And I get that, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes I think it's I don't know, it's tricky, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I see the effects of everybody just doing music. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
for sure.
I can get a CD from anybody. You know what I'm saying? But everybody not going, like I said, that's why I said, yo, what y'all doing, it's a landmark thing. Like, that's why I want people to really understand, like, because there might still be some people that don't realize that, this G Man thing is official. Like, you ain't gotta listen. You ain't gotta like not near a piece of music that come from G Man Entertainment.
Right.
But the business is official. You know what I mean?
But you know, a lot of it, I feel you on that too, and I feel like some people, they rather go outside. Look, it could be another brand in DC, Atlanta,
right,
New York, doing the same exact shit we doing, had the same exact shit that we got, resources,
right.
But they'll go fuck with them before they come fuck with me, and we right here in the hometown.
Yeah, and that's
why. Just because it's just out of town, and like I talk to so many artists and so many other motherfuckers that. A lot of independent artists, they going through the same shit in Atlanta, DC, New York that we go through here.
Yeah.
So you know, I've never really been the one to always really agree that you got to get out of here to get on.
Right.
I'm kind of, I kind of see both ends.
Right. Because they probably tell you that. They probably been telling you that forever. Like, yo, you got.
But to get out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Well, you ain't an artist.
Like for me, my team get on me about. Like with my legal team and stuff like that. Like, they get on me about...
Hold on, say that again. What team? Who?
My legal team.
Gosh almighty, we talk
talk, boy. Like, they be on me... like, they be on me about me moving to get more resources. See, a lot of problems that I go through, I vented to my team is where... G Man, we got so many resources, so many relationships, and so much access to a lot of different shit. I can't even use it. Because some of the shit I can't use because either the artist ain't ready. A lot of shit costs money,
right?
Some sort of money, and you just can't use all the resources for it. So you know, again, that's where they press me on. G, we need you out here in Cali to come meet such and such and such and such. We got the man here that get you on all radio and blah 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 blah. Right. All right, yeah, that's cool. And like I said, I'll make the trips, but. What good is that if I got all this shit and I can't really give it to the artist the way it's supposed to be given? Because like I said, some of this shit got dollar signs attached to it. So,
big dollar signs.
You know what I mean? Like, so like I said, And with some of the art, with some of the artists, we put up bread with them.
Right.
Some we do, some we don't. Some we make work before we kick in. Everybody's situation different. But again, it's like with the artists, we ain't gonna just give you shit. You know what I mean? You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You know, we giving you cheap studio time. We're giving you production. We're giving you distribution. We're giving you knowledge, education, plugs to shows, publishing situations. Like we a lot of shit. We ain't charge you nothing.
Right.
You know, it's just the Benny of being with the brand. But you know, we be wanting that the artist to bring they 50% to the table.
Bring something to the table.
Yeah, they got to bring something to the table.
Besides just the music, you know what I'm saying? Like we need.
Yeah, because we made that. I've made that mistake before. It was a time where I was just signing niggas because they can rap.
Yeah.
But they have but they won't put any money on their stuff and nothing like that. I couldn't really maneuver. Right.
And you just find yourself spending. You know, and they looking at you and expecting it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's
even when we stopped spending, like when me and Kenny, when we first got in the game, as management, that's what we thought we had to do was invest in the artists and this, that, and the third. Till we got educated up and realized, nah, that ain't always the way. So even when we stopped spending, they like, shit, okay, well, I'm with G Man now, shit, they got me. So like you said, it's an expectation that I guess that they feel that we should be doing anyway. Like, nah, don't stop working.
Cause y'all, this It's a full-fledged entertainment company. Y'all got everything coming here, graphic work,
everything,
videography. Y'all do it all. Gosh almighty. So I mean, an artist could really, if he really on his shit and on
they
their
don't
grind,
need to go nowhere.
Don't gotta go nowhere.
They ain't gotta go nowhere. They ain't gotta go nowhere. They ain't gotta go nowhere.
Yeah. Listen.
Yeah. They're like saying, if it is something we don't got, we got access to it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right. And that's the main thing. Like what that I found, like with music, like one of my issues always looked at it like, yo, because people always tell you, look, you gotta leave. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, I get it, but I always looked at it as long as my legs work and I can get to wherever I don't necessarily feel like I gotta live in LA every day. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
right.
That, you know what I'm saying? First of all, that shit is it's a little expensive. You know what I mean?
You know, Leg did that.
Yeah, I know he moved out there for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like that's I mean, I commend everybody that take that shot. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then you don't want to feel like it, but then you start looking at the stop clock, like, you know what I'm saying? That jank, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it's only so long you can, like, LA is a real place. New York is a real, that's why everybody going to Atlanta. See, now, I can move to Atlanta. I can get there, you know what I mean? Right. I can probably, you know what I'm saying?
Living good.
The jank, you know what I'm saying? I be seeing Ross be flexing in the mansion. I'm like, dog, is in Atlanta, though. Dog. That was Holyfield jank. Like,
so I'd rather get on the plane and just go out there, motherfucker, take care of my business and come back home.
Yeah, take care, come back, you know what I mean? And kick it, you know what I mean? You can run out there, link up, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, look, man, you doing some great shit, man. You know what I mean?
Appreciate it, man.
The town, I hit CEO up like a couple months ago, you know what I mean? And I was like, look, man, I want to get G Man on the show, man. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think he's appreciated as much as he should be for everything that he does with the town. You know what I'm saying? Like, from the label to the listen. Just the shows in general, man. We in a town where people complain about not having nothing to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and normally if it's a show, everybody want to book the big name new nigga. You know what I mean? Like, and you know, I already know some of these niggas ask astronomical prices, and I don't even be wanting to go see them niggas for real. Like, I'm look, goddamn Mobb Deep coming, rest in peace to Prodigy Mob coming. I'm good on that show. You know what I'm saying? I'm there. You know what I mean? A Wu-Tang tour, all the joints, like, yo, that's my era. You know what I mean?
Right.
And these guys still touring, so that's a good look. So, from me, I want to tell you, keep rocking, keep doing everything you're doing, man. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And goddamn, y'all gonna flourish, good brother. You already flourishing. You know what I mean?
Appreciate it, man.
So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Opinionhated Podcast, man. You know what I mean? G Man Entertainment. Sure. Give them all the social media information. That's something I ain't been doing. I ain't been getting people social media information.
On the IG, it's at G Man Entertainment, all one word. On Twitter, G Man Music Group.
Okay, you know G Man Music Group.
Yeah.
Bet it up, man. Listen, I appreciate you for taking the time to sit down with me. We done had a couple technical difficulties, but you bared through it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I appreciate you, good brother.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
For sure.
All right.